How many of you ladies would consider yourself a planner? If you are my spirit animal. I love planning. I love agendas. I love to-do lists. I love everything about it. But have you ever made a plan for your life and then either you forgot to talk to God about it or He came in and changed everything? You see, that has happened in my life multiple times. So for example, my plan was that I would meet my future husband in college. We would get married right after college and start a family right after that. Because isn't that what a good Midwest girl does, everybody? We all get married super young. Well, that plan did not happen. I went to college, no future husband, moved to Atlanta, no future husband, moved to New York City, no future husband. I ended up meeting my future husband on a blind date. We got married when I was 28, and then we had our baby boy, Pierce, when I was 32. So my plan was basically a decade off of God's plan. Now you see, my plan was once I was living in New York City, I was never, ever moving back home to Sioux Falls. Ever. 0% chance. But what happened is I met a man, fell in love, got married. Guess where that man lived? Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So again, my plan did not align at all with God's plan. Now in the Bible, does it say, blessed are the planners, blessed are the controllers, for they shall have everything they've ever wanted planned out to perfection? No, obviously the Bible does not say that. Yet, we still love to plan things out of what we think is best. Now let's go a little bit deeper. I'm friends with a couple who have been married for over 10 years. The plan was by now they would have 2 to 3 kids and would have a nice little family. But year after year, test after test, procedure after procedure, still no baby. And in their house, they have a full nursery already set up. But how do you trust God when you feel like He's not even listening to you? My husband, he had a great friend in Minneapolis, and the plan was that he was supposed to be a groomsman in our wedding. But 3 days before the wedding, he was running on the treadmill, had a massive stroke, and actually passed away the day of our wedding. He was 35, a doctor with a young wife and 2 little kids at home. So how do you trust God when even the unthinkable happens? This is why this series is focused on how we can trust God, even when His answers aren't what we want. His timing isn't what we want, and we can't see the good in the situation. Because in reality, how much can we actually control in life? Not much, right? We cannot control much in life, which is why we need to become women who trust God even when things don't go our way. So ladies, your challenge this week is to ask yourself, do I ever plan out my life because I think I know what's best? And join us next week as we dive further into this series of how to trust God, even if.